Joined by Minnesota State head coach Matt Magers as the Mavericks prepare to kick off the 2014 campaign. Now, coach, obviously a little bit different this year. You don't have the Metrodome to go to kind of get some of these preseason games, and you'll be heading down south to Arkansas in 10 days' time. Kind of talk about some of that.
Yeah, it's coming up pretty fast here. Last season we started February 16th. This year we're going to start February 8th. So, we're right around the corner, and that's ultimately what we're looking for. What the guys have been working hard the last 5 or 6 months. So we're excited about it. We have to get our pitchers earlier a little bit sooner than last year. We'll play 3 games in Arkansas, like you mentioned, and then we'll come back a week later, play 2 in Oklahoma, and then 2 in Missouri, and then we have probably about 2.5 weeks off until we go to Florida again. So, ultimately for us, we want to be playing our best baseball at the end of the year. So, really, these early trips give us a chance to figure out, who some of our role players are going to be. Ultimately, get guys some reps, and we're excited to get this thing going.
And you mentioned that obviously want to peak at the end of the year. You guys certainly did that last year, taking second place in the national tournament. You only lose 4 seniors off that team. Obviously, Harvey Martin was an All-American pitcher, a couple starters, and Lucas Shefty and Scott Lidner on the offensive side, and then Malin Zimmerman on the back end. But you got to be pretty happy with what he got coming back.
Yeah, I guess that's a goal for our program is to always have guys that want to step in and be that position. I think you're looking at this season, we had some guys that maybe were platoon players last year or maybe relief pitchers, and this year they've came back and they've proven that they're going to be major contributors for us. So, but losing those guys like we did last year, you look at it on paper and go, God, those guys are going to be hard to replace, which they are. But definitely the way we've been practicing right now, I think we have some younger guys, some new guys that are going to step up and fill those roles.
Pitching and defense has been the key for this team as long as you've been here, and before that with Dean Boyer. You look at the starting pitching staff. You return Jason Hoppy, Bryce Bellin, T.J. Larson, guys who there have been 1 or 2 losses I think combined between them last year. Tyler Oak was hoping to come back from a off-season arm injury, and Josh Matheson was the guy who's drafted. So that starting rotation certainly looks strong.
Yeah, it's exciting. These with Hoppy and Bellin and Larson. Those guys have been here. They played since they were freshmen. Oakley played as a freshman too. But those guys have been around the program for 4 years. So it's certainly exciting having those guys coming back. The best thing is we have some younger guys that are going to contribute and hopefully earn a spot like they have and they want to be able to do that. But we certainly look for those upperclassmen to lead by example. They've been in the big games before. And I think one person that we're really going to miss is Malin Zimmerman, because that closing position was something for us that anytime we got to the last 3 outs of the game, we knew we were going to put Malin in. So that's a position that we're searching for right now. Chris Williams was a reliever for a setup guy last year. He'll certainly be able to hopefully earn that spot this year, and we have a couple other guys that we're looking forward to. So again, we're just excited to get outside, number one, and practice out some grass and figure some things out. But you're right, fundamentally, if we can get out there and throw some strikes and make some plays defensively, I think offensively we're pretty sound. We're going to be able to put the ball in play and make things happen. But, from now to the end of the season, I think you're going to see a team that's going to go out there and compete and work hard every day. And hopefully at the end of the year, we'll be playing some pretty good baseball.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.